On today's episode of Anime Afterthought, Black Clover, episode 141, The Golden Family. Well, here we are. We finally are getting a Yuno-centric episode, at least judging by last week's preview. Ever since the end of the Elf Saga, we haven't seen a lot of Yuno. We've seen bits and pieces of the Golden Dawn, i.e. Captain Vengeance and Langris, but I'm super glad that this episode is going to focus on them because remember, they've been through some shit. A majority, if not all of them, were possessed by elves, so I want to see how each character is truly dealing with what they, even though they were possessed, has done to the Clover Kingdom and its citizens. Like, I mean, you have to wonder if there's some kind of internal conflict going on, or have they compartmentalized what their elf-infused self did with their actual real selves? Like, it's a weird concept, and like I said, we haven't focused on, we haven't seen a lot of them, so I wonder how they're all dealing with it. If we're to believe the title as well as the new opening, which by the way was legit, it seems that the Golden Dawn are taking a page from the Black Bull Grimoire. I mean, they are way more than a squad. They are the family of misfits. And what we've actually seen of the Golden Dawn members so far, a lot of them have treated our main man Yuno very shittily. I know that's not a word, but it just felt right to say. A lot of them are of noble / royal descent, and we know that Black Bull has established their hierarchy based on mana. They look at Yuno, a peasant that has made it to the top tiered squad, so it's like, fuck this motherfucker. But honestly, the Golden family, the opening that has an image where all the Golden Dawn are embracing Yuno, like that gives me hope that this bigotry, this discrimination based on mana, especially towards peasants, the walls are slowly but surely coming down. I've got high hopes. I've got really high hopes. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Does anybody else miss Ningenwa? Pretty sure that's etched in my brain forever. Oh, we're back at Hajj Village. Oh, I love seeing Asta's mentality like that. I mean, they technically are orphans. They're searching for a family. Yeah, this was pretty legit, I'm not gonna lie. Here we go, Golden Dawn headquarters. Hammond and Sheeran. David, yeah, he's the dice dude and she's the compass chick. Yeah, that's the one, was that the one that gave Yuno such a fucking hard time at the banquet? Ah, so they are dealing with the conflict of being possessed by elves. You figure that's to weigh on them. Yeah, I'm surprised that Langris is vice captain, being so fucking young. But I guess it has to do with more, you know, aptitude than age. Wait, boars at Saucy Village. Is that the flame boars we took care of? Yeah. Oh god. Such a good flashback. Yeah, they don't have their mayor right now, right? He's the one that actually perished during that battle. And they're looking pretty worse for wear too. Dude, I fucking love his magic. Making like precise fucking models. See, a typical anime trope is where they paint this guy in a super bad light and then reveal something to completely change our impression of him. To me right now, he's a fucking dick. He has been a dick. Yeah, I see it going that way though. They're gonna like, oh, he's actually a nice guy. Or we can just let him be a dick. We don't have to like every fucking character. I really do like the compass magic. I thought that was pretty fucking cool. Whoa, does his magic like strength depend on what number he actually rolls? I see what's given him. They're fucking eating devil fruits. Honestly, if you don't see that and see a fucking devil fruit, I call bullshit. Can she not just manipulate the plants around her? Does she not have that type of magic? Wrong. I'll become the Wizard King. Oh. Yeah, there you go. So now we're going from Saucy Village to a dungeon? Are they just replaying the steps that the Black Bulls did? I mean, there's obviously a fucking parallel there, but I don't think they can use it to build that close-knit foundations that the Black Bulls have in one fucking episode. So Langris is actually acknowledging Yuno. That's a surprise. I was just thinking the exact same thing. He really has changed. I mean, baby steps, but at least they're in the right direction. Aha, another model. Okay, so they're not from the Spade Kingdom, that's good. Oh, I wonder what's going on here. Of course, magic fucking items. Jesus Christ. They're just throwing pebbles while he's making fucking boulders and shit. I do dig his glass magic too, though. I mean, that's pretty legit. And there we go with Compass. Oh, he's a former senior magic knight? Oh shit, did he take it over? Did he like possess it? Oh shit, we hit a 6. Oh man, does he have another magic item? There's gotta be a limit to this fucking, you know, this vase that sucks in spells. There's gotta be a fucking limit. So far, every time we see a magic item, it's not been invincible. It has some kind of weakness. At least we're seeing them go at it like a fucking team though, right? I wonder if any of the members actually do combo magic like Luck and Magna. Are we gonna see him transform in today's episode? Or does he not need to do that? Oh, see? Yeah, they actually got some fucking teamwork. Oh, it was just a decoy. Dude, the music is fucking ridiculous. I got my fucking heart pumping, man. I fucking called it. I called it. He's a dick, and now they're painting him, trying to paint him in a different light, develop his character some. I mean, they could have kept him as a dick, though. I mean, they really can. You don't have to like every fucking character. Come on. It looks like we're still going hard at work and all that training. Couple new characters, though. Oh, mascot. Hey, the writing was on the wall. Obviously, when you set up the foundation of this country, the Clover Kingdom, this hierarchy, this discrimination, this bigotry based on mana, you know eventually that's gonna get torn down. Obviously, the main characters don't want to support classism like that. I mean, that makes sense. Slowly but surely, Asta and Yuno have whittled their way into these pivotal roles, both entering Magic Mike squads, thus giving them an actual platform to start this change. Asta is just this super hyperactive, rambunctious, lovable little rascal. Like he's like the high energy dude you just want to fucking hang. Like you get a high off his energy. Like so, I think everyone just vibes with him to some point, especially when they get to know him and understand his actual thinking process. I mean, we saw in the very first scene, he's reiterating to Yuno like, "Hey, you and me are orphans. We have no blood relatives, but it doesn't mean we can't have family. Eventually, when we go out, we set off on our adventure. We're gonna make friends. We have to make them. We have to treasure them like they were our family, because in the end, that's what they are." He has done that. The Black Bulls is the family of misfits. I will always fucking say that. Yuno, on the other hand, ever since that incident back with the pendant, all the way back in episode 2, like his demeanor from the crybaby to the stoic, straight-jawed, very, aloof character that we see has put a lot of people at a distance. I mean, the ones who get to know him obviously know him. I mean, Klaus, Mimosa, they get to see his shit firsthand, but the other members of the Golden Dawn, they don't know who Yuno really is. I mean, we see in today's episode that they're getting kind of upset with him not saying anything or just walking away. Even in the last fucking scene, you see that, like, dude, we're talking to you. But that's just his character. I mean, they don't really know him. Plus, there's already that deep-seated discrimination that, in particularly, the Golden Dawn would have in vast supply. I mean, their members are the nobility, the royalty. They are the hierarchy. They are the tippy top of the Clover Kingdom, and they've made it abundantly clear several times that they look down on peasants. The only one that actually took steps to remedy that, and I'm so proud of him, was Klaus. He even admitted his fault in today's episode. Like, look, I used to look down on peasants just the same, but we gotta get fucking past that shit. Hell, one of the worst was Langris. I mean, you saw his fucking attitudes. Not only, I mean, yes, he had a furious hatred towards his brother, but just the way that he looked down on Yuno, and I think it's basically, stunning from the fact that he said, I will be, the Wizard King, automatically stepping past Vengeance and Langris, who was vice captain. Like, we see him actually change. He acknowledged Yuno in this episode, like, hey, don't you think there was someone better suited for this upcoming gig? Like, I don't know. But the Alexdora character, he has been a dick since day one, and I called it. I fucking knew it. I even told you right there in the fucking reaction. An anime trope is where we're gonna paint this one character in a certain light. He is a dick, but then something's gonna happen which will change him into being less of a dick, and then one day he'll be super little dick, and then he'll be no dick. Like, it's a common anime trope. I mean, they don't have to follow it. He can still be a dick. You don't have to like everyone. Like, there's no point in liking everyone, because then, like, it gives no one to fucking play off of. Like, he needs to be the one that challenges not as a rival, just as a senior, someone who, like, won't acknowledge him or can't acknowledge him based on his own bigotry. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I called it out, like, I fucking knew it. But at the same time, it does kind of feel good that people are changing, specifically with the Golden Dawn, because A, like I said, they are the tippy top. They are basically all nobles and shit. B, they have been through some shit. The whole possession of the elves, like, I mean, they got fucked over last saga royally. Was it, karmic justice because of their past, like what they've done so far, like looking down on the peasants, and now they get their bodies, but like, did that happen because of, I don't know, but it is cool to see that they they are slowly evolving. They are slowly developing their characters. They're letting their guards down and letting Yuno in it. It's good to see that. Like I said, you don't have to like every fucking character. That dude right now, to me, is still a fucking dick. And I don't care if he remains a dick. Like I said, it gives you a nice soundboard for Yuno and him to play off of. Like, and they can roast each other. But I'd be remiss in my duty of a Black Clover fan if I didn't call out the fucking parallel in today's episode. I don't know if they're trying to progress the family agenda with the Golden Dawn like they did with the Black Bull. Like, obviously that's what their motivation is, to actually slowly change them from a squad to a family, but they are rushing it using the parallel of the Black Bulls in the beginning of the series. Saucy Village, Wild Boars, all right? Dungeon. Like, seriously, like, that's basically that's the beginning of Black Clover, like right fucking there. And I have to make special note of today's episode, particularly to the music of the last fight, seeing their teamwork actually be a teamwork. I mean, no one used combo magic, but this was like really good teamwork. But when they got to the climax of the fight, the fucking music, it literally got my heart beating. Like, I got my heart pumping. It was fucking awesome. It felt intense. I mean, it wasn't like a boss battle intense, but it was pretty legit. So yeah, overall, I fucking dug today's episode. It was really fucking good. And I do like the progression of them being more of a family compared to a squad. At the same time, not everyone has to get on board. Everyone doesn't have to like fucking everyone. So if Alec Dory, you want to keep him a dick, just do it, man. Anyways, I have to ask, what are your thoughts on today's episode? Do you want everybody in the Golden Dawn to be lovey-dovey? Do you like some outliers and shit? Like, what are your thoughts and opinions on the Golden Dawn's progression as a unit? Anyways, with all that being said, and Black Clover still, we're still in our anime-only arc, and next preview does look pretty wicked. See some new characters, some dude in a fucking mask at the very end. Things are looking good. We're edging ever closer to the actual Spade War arc. Like, I'm excited. I'm super fucking excited. So with all that being said, and more Black Clover next week, I honestly cannot wait for future episodes.